we've got callers on the line, so let's start chipping away. Who do we have, Lady B?
We have Robert from Florida.
Excellent. Robert from Florida. How are you, sir?
Right here. I'm good, brother. How you doing?
I'm good.
Hey,
I'm good.
Thank you. I want to say this. I listened to your show, and you give the heads up on a lot of issues. And I'm not saying this just to stroke your ego, but it's true. I mean, you give everybody that listened to you at least a month heads up as to what was going on in China from, I don't know, what you were watching and reading from somewhere else. And you know what? And then I called my family in Italy because Italy went to crap real fast with the COVID. And so I took it seriously probably about 2 weeks before everybody else. That's one thing. The other thing he just said today is, Putin needs chaos everywhere in the free world so he can stay in power longer. And it didn't dawn on me until I heard pretty much what you said. And it's true. I mean, by him causing this, people saying that, look over there, there's no democracy. There's trouble everywhere. The person in Russia is going to be, you know what, maybe I stay home and I don't join this riot.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
It's a suburban way of keeping control. Now, there's another thing. The reason I called in is about what, obviously the story of the week is, hey, I'm on the phone over there, quiet.
Over there.
The Congress people being spied on by Donald Trump. And what he did, what he did is this. He's kind of like that Arizona thing. He just alleges that there was some kind of infraction. There's some leaking going on. I got to control the leaking. So, what I'm gonna call the Apple and have them break in and give me their phone stuff.
Right.
Yep.
So, so I think it's all a lie based on a lie, so that he can go and steal. And what? Because those two guys are on the committee that they weren't even in control at the time. The Democrats were sitting in the back seat, and still he was able to, find out whether or not what they were finding out. That way he could be a day ahead of them as to an excuse or a reason or a way to get them in trouble.
Well, Well, ultimately, there's a couple of reasons, why, Trump was, again, this goes at the Trump projection aspect of things, where he's like, they spied on my campaign. And meanwhile, he has no limitations on wanting to, on spy on other people. And what he was looking for was not whether they were leaking or something. He was, again, like Turning Points USA is taking their strategy and tactics from Russia. He's doing the exact same thing. He was hoping to find some compromise in that stuff. He was looking for some Podesta email level gotchas that he could threaten and blackmail and cajole them with. The problem he has is there's no there. It doesn't exist. And so even with the ability to look through their stuff, he didn't find anything that would be, a smoking gun or a lightning bolt or even a PR win that was worth the damage of saying he spied on somebody. So they looked and found nothing, which is which is worse because he committed a crime effectively to do it. This is, illegal spying on members of Congress. That, if he was still in office, this would be his third impeachment. No question. But, the damning thing about this is that he just got nothing from it. That he was going after Adam Schiff. This is obvious. I mean, they were trying to find that. He kept saying shifty Schiff. Remember this? That was the phrase he used. I think he was using that phrase like Crooked Hillary because he was expecting that they would have some email-like stuff that they would use of Adam Schiff's in a similar way to dirty up Adam Schiff around the impeachment in an attempt to push back against him. That's why the nicknames tell you more about what Donald Trump's plan is for going after you than they do about his real opinion of you as a person. Obviously something that where, Hellacious Hillary or something, or, Shifty Schiff works really well. It's an automatic, alliteration aspect, but it fits in the same zone as the whole Crooked Hillary thing. And that's what he wanted from it. And he just didn't get it. It wasn't there. But this is a huge story. I mean, it's in any other circumstance, this alone is bigger than Watergate in that regard. This is the manipulation. This literally using the DOJ to spy on members of Congress who are going after you for legitimate crimes, ultimately that you only protected yourself from by pardoning people who were involved or promising pardons to them, the Mike Flynn and Manafort in particular. Now, Manafort's was apparently so poorly written with crayons and hammers, as they are wont to do, that he may be on the hook for some of the tax stuff because they just didn't bother to vet it. They just wrote this kind of ham-handed version of events, and that was that. So Manafort may still be in trouble. Appreciate the call.